All right, Bruce, author of Freedom's Quest on Amazon. I just left Kennedy Space Center. Thought I'd redo this video about my most memorable paintball charge. So setting, 24-hour paintball game, Wayne's World. Roughly 1,200 players. What a fun time. But you know, on day two, I worked my way. There's two main bases on 60 acres. And my team was from the south base. So I worked my way north. This is on the second day. And I got into the northernmost base, and it was a ghost town. There's nobody there. And I could just barely hear sheep in the distance to the south. And I thought, oh my goodness. The general on the north team did a Hail Mary and threw every single person he could to attack our base in the south. So I was a little better shape back then. And I turned around and started jogging towards the fighting. Kind of. About halfway to the sound, I did a sharp cut into the forest and swung far deep into the forest and came around behind the attacking team. Pretty standard on my part. What wasn't so standard was just as I got there at a dead run, the defenses around our base crumbled. They were overwhelmed. And the attacking force of probably 80 people did a euphoric charge. They all stood up, still firing the guns, of course, stood up firing and charged at our base to crush the final 2 or 3 people holding out like the Alamo inside the base. It just so happened I come out of the woods at a dead run right when they stood up and did their charge. So they're cheering and they're shooting masked. Any shooting I made, they didn't hear it. So with no expectation to survive, just 100% to see what type of body count I could get, I ran into a crowd. And literally, it was bodies. It was just backs. All you see was backs and people shooting. And I ran into this crowd and just started shooting people in the back. It was pop, 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 pop. As fast as that old automatic would shoot, which is about 7 shots a second. Just popping people in the back and just cutting, like the old style samurai, just cutting a path to these people. They're all yelling and screaming. And I finally came up on these this husband and wife. And by the way, I was showing no mercy, right up close to people, because there was just too many bodies to choose from. No time to be polite. I come up and shot this lady in the back from about 3 feet, and her husband from about 3 feet. And the poor woman, I'll apologize right now. The poor woman screamed as if she just stepped on a nail or something. She screamed in utter agony and turned around and began to cuss me out, which I totally ignored her. Her husband, on the other hand, spun around and shot me. And all I could do was laugh at him. I said, F you, dude. You're out. There's a 3 foot shot on your back, and you're not in this game anymore. And then I started looking for more targets, and about then had a few scragglers coming out of the woods to help me, and a few people left in the base. But what's funny is single-handedly, all by myself, I crushed that attack, a major attack on our south base. And like I said, I got to apologize to that lady. But, wow, was that fun. Holy cow. So, as you can tell, I'm a little bit excited on that one still. Hey, Bruce out.